Hi, I'm Scott Stein, and what you're looking at here is the Dell XPS 13. Now, we looked at this laptop last year, and at the time when Ultrabooks were a new thing, the XPS 13 was a bold, really nice design from Dell in a very compact form. You're talking about a laptop that has a smaller footprint than a 13-inch MacBook Air and very similar stylings, as a lot of Ultrabooks do. But you have a really nice look for Dell, or really for any Windows laptop. The drawback last year was the fact that for the price, the XPS 13 had a lack of certain ports. It also had a subpar battery life compared to others, and it had an okay screen, but it didn't have a great high-res screen. Well, now in 2013, this laptop, which we did see at CES, is available, and the nicest part of it is that it has a 1080p display. And the 1080p display looks really nice, bright, sharp, vivid, great from any angle, wonderful. But there's a problem with the display, and that's this. It doesn't have touch. Now, some of you may be celebrating that because maybe you don't like touch on a laptop. But the fact is, you don't need to use touch on any Windows laptop. Windows 8 is nice to have, and when a laptop lacks it, it just feels like a drop feature. And this configuration is not cheap. You're talking about $1,600, yeah, for a 256 gig SSD, 8 gigs of RAM, Core i7 processor, nice specs, but still, that's MacBook Air territory and high-end Ultrabooks, and it's a lot to pay when you're leaving out touch. Aside from that, the improvements are nice. You're gaining about a half hour plus in battery life, not tremendous, and you are getting newer Intel processors, the 3rd gen, so you're not looking at anything that's brand new coming down the pike, but nice upgrades for the landscape right now. You're still not getting a lot of great ports. You're getting 2 USB 3.0, mini display port, and that's it. No SD card slot, no Ethernet, and no HDMI. Because this is targeted at small businesses and business folk, business travelers. So that's probably a bummer. The one I am most disappointed by is the lack of an SD card slot, because come on, this thing could have fit one. But you see, it's literally the same styling as last year, very sleek, nice metal, soft touch design, slightly better battery life. The price in these configurations does start at $999, but you're not going to get the 1080p screen. $1399 is where you got to go to get the 1080p display. And really, that's the biggest reason to upgrade on this. But I'd say, without touch, a little bit of a deal breaker. I'm Scott Stein, and that's a look at the new Dell XPS 13 2013 edition.